ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। राधा चिंतनिवेशिनं यस्य कान्ति विलोकिता श्रीकृष्ण चरणं वन्दे राधालिंगितं विग्रहम्। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Oh everyone, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Please take seat. श्री भजन रहस्य श्री भक्तनाथ ठाकुर की जय। So in continuation of श्री चैतन्य भागवत मध्य खंड 23.76 states, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Prabhu kahe kahilam. So we can also sing this. Prabhu kahe kahilam iha mahamantra iha jape giya kori sarva nirvanda iha haite sarva siddhi haibe sabara sarva khan bole ite vidhi nahi aara. So in continuation of Mangal Aarti, when we end up Vibhava Rishesha, you can add something. Like how we end up. जमुना जीवन खेली परायण मानस चंद्र चकोरा नाम सुधार सदाओ कृष्ण यश राखो वचन मन मोरा. And then भज गौरांगो कहो गौरांगो लहो गौरांगे नाम रे जय जना गौरांगा भजे सेयाम प्राणे. In addition to this, प्रभु आज्ञा पाए मागे भिखा बोलो कृष्ण भजो कृष्ण करो कृष्ण शिखा. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. And we can also add this. प्रभु कहे कहिलाम इहा महामंत्र इहा जपे गिया करी सर्वा निर्वंदा इहा हईते सर्व सिद्धि हईबे सबारा प्रतिखन बोले इते विधि नहीं आरा. So this stanza we can add this and then Mahamantra and Hari Bol ending. Anyway, the meaning is Mahaprabhu said, regularly chant japa of this Mahamantra. In this way, you will attain all perfection. Chant at any time and in any circumstance. There are no other rules for chanting. So that's the conclusion. Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharti Goswami Maharaj, he used to say, Srimad Bhagavatam composed of 18,000 verses, but Bhagavatam end up with Nam Sankirtan Yasya, That's the essence. Ends with Nam Sankirtan. Yasya Sarva Papa Paranashanam. Paranam Dukh Shamanasya Tam Namami Hariparam. See? And Bhagavatam starts with everyone supposed to chant this. That's the seed of Srimad Bhagavatam. Janmadasya yataha anvayad iterete chartheshu abhigya swarat tene brahma hidde adi kavayanti yasurya tejo vari mritam yatha vinmaya yatriti sargam risha dhamna svena sada nirastakukam satyam param dhimahi. Only male section is allowed to chant Brahma Gayatri on thread, Brahmin thread. How Mataji's, Didis, how they can get benefit of Gayatri? How they can? Because they are not allowed to chant Gayatri. So, if they recite this verse, the first verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, this is as equivalent as Gayatri. This is equivalent to Gayatri. Because Arthoham Brahma Sutra Nam, he's chanting this morning. Artham Brahma Sutra Nam Bharat Arth Vidinayam Gayatri Bhashya Rupaso Vidata Parinayam. That's our Bhashya, our commentary. So Bhagavatam starts with this. Satyam Param Dhimahi. And yesterday I explained the meaning. Satyam means Krishna, Param means Radharani, and Dhimahi means Dhyanam, meditate. But not meditation here. Dhimahi here means serving, loving service of Radha Krishna. And with Nam Sankirtan Yasya, by uttering whose name, Nam Sankirtan, Sarva Papa Pranashanam, all the sins. And what to speak of sins getting destroyed, the tendency to perform sin means the bij, the seed, also get destroyed. So, Sri Shukdev Goswami explains, Shukdev Goswami teaching to Parikshit Maharaj saying, Kochi nivarte bhadrat, kochi nivarte tatshanat, prashitam manne kunjavar shochvat. Going to the place of pilgrimage, taking bath in holy river, Ganga, Jamuna, etc., one can get rid of sins. But how the tendency, the bij, the seed in the heart, how to get rid of that? Because after going place of pilgrimage, which is in India very prominent, everyone goes to Haridwar, take bath in Ganga or Vrindavan, Jamuna. But when comes back, again, sin. The tendency is still there. But there is one another harm to go to this place of pilgrimage. I'm not saying one should not, but with proper understanding and with a proper procedure. That's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is writing. Gaur amar je sabasthane karilo brahmana range se sabasthana heri boami pranaiva katasangi shuddha bhakata charanarenu bhajana anukula. We should go to place of pilgrimage under the guidance of Vaishnavas, Pranay Bhakta. What is the harm going place of pilgrimage? By going there, one can easily get rid of sins. But is there anywhere written that by going to the place of pilgrimage or bathing in holy river, one can get rid of pious activities? Mhm. One can get rid of impious activity, but you will not find anywhere saying by taking bath in Ganga, you also destroying your pious activities. The question comes, what is the need to get rid of pious deeds? Very much needed, because both are detrimental to bhakti. Impious and pious, both. Pap and punya, both are obstacle to bhakti. By performing pious deeds, one gets opulence and name and fame in the society and many others, which are also obstacle to bhakti. Therefore, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami writing in Manashiksha, what is that verse? Na dharma na dharman, shruti ga nirikta ke guru. Na dharma na dharman. Don't get involved in pious activities. No, don't get involved in impious activities, and also don't get involved in pious activities. Both are obstacles to bhakti. Then what to do? No dharma, no adharma. Then what to do then? We have to do something. Then he explains. Braje Radha Krishna Prachur Paricharyam hi tanum. This is exactly the meaning of Satyam Param Dhimahi. And this is exactly the meaning of Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. What Raghunath Das Goswami is saying. Braje Radha Krishna Prachur Paricharyam hi tanum. Serving Radha Krishna. Braje Radha Krishna. Prachur Paricharyam. In abundance. Serving Shri Radha Krishna and Braj. So don't get involved in pious or impious. They both are obstacle to bhakti. But if you focus on one pointed devotion, Ananya Bhakti, then we have to only focus on serving Radha Krishna and Braj, because this is our aim and object. Aradhya Bhagwan Braje Sutanya. Our Aradhe, who's our Aradhe? Our worshipable Krishna of Braj. But not only Krishna, Brajesh Tanyas, Radha Krishna. Because Nanda Maharaj is also king of Braj, and Vrishabhanu Maharaj is also king of Braj. The son and daughter of both. And where they reside? Tad Dham Vrindavanam. They reside in Vrindavan Dham. Understand? To go more deep into this, more specific, Krishna went to Mathura. Krishna went to Dwarika. Is that Krishna our worshipable? No. Only Vrindavan. Radharani had three manifestations. Sanjogani, Viyogani, and Vrishabhanu Nandani. Srila Gurudev explains. When Radharani, as Krishna never stepped out from Vrindavan, Radharani also never stepped out from Vrindavan. But she went to see Krishna in Kurukshetra. That's Sanjogani Radha. And Radharani, in separation from Krishna, when you all come to India, I will show you. Nandagaon, when we go to Nandagaon, there's a place called Uddhav Kairi, where Radharani lamenting so much in separation from Krishna. Viyogani Radha. But Radharani, who is always and always be with Krishna, and especially in Ras Leela, which is the favorite pastime of Krishna. As Brihad Vaman Puran says, Santi Yabde me prajya Leela saso manohara nahi jane smrite rase mano kim drishnam bhavet. Even though I perform many pastimes, but when I think of Ras Leela, I get restless. And many times I explained in class, this Ras Leela is not Kama Leela. It's not out of lust. This is Prema Leela. Because Kam Prem Bahu Antar, Kam Andatam Prema Nirmal Bhaskar. Chaitanya Chaitamrit Adi Leela. Kam is in the mode of darkness, ignorance and passion. But Prem is effulgent like sun. गोपीगण नहीं काम गंध, कृष्ण सुख लागी करे कृष्ण से संबंध. Gopis have no tinge of lust in them, only for the pleasure of Krishna. They establish relationship with Krishna just to please him, just to serve him. They don't know anything else, only pleasing my beloved Krishna. That's unconditional love. अहेतु की भक्ति, अहेतु की प्रेम. So, Tad Dham Vrindavanam, where Shri Radha and Krishna together in Vrindavan Dham. Ramya Kachit Upasna, Braj Vadu Vargena Kalpita. What kind of worship? So many details in there. Coming to the point where I left earlier. Na dharma na dharman. Shukdev Goswami explaining to Parikshit. Listen. While going to place of pilgrimage, it's easy to get rid of sin, but the tendency to perform sin is there. And then second option he gave. The example given, Venu Gura Ivanila, a bamboo forest. Anyone wants to get rid of bamboo forest? Put fire. The whole bamboo forest turned to ashes. Wow, the land is clear now. I can build house. But after 2-3 months, when the shower rain, again that bamboo which is up in the ground, the seed again sprouts up. So by performing tapasya, austerities, donation, charity, etc., one can get rid of sins, but the tendency is still there. Then finally, Shukdev Goswami gave the best option. How to get rid of that seed, the tendency. So he said, Kechit kevalya bhaktaya vasudeva parayanam aghan dhuvanti kar se nihar eva bhaskara. Bhaskar means sun. Early morning, when there is sunrise, darkness, fog, everything dissipates. Finish. Similarly, Kechit kevalya bhaktaya, when kevala bhakti means Shuddha bhakti, Nirguna bhakti. When kevala bhakti arises in the heart, then all darkness, mode of ignorance, etc., just vanish from the heart. So, this is beginning of the chapter, Ajamil. Ajamil uttered the name Narayana. Narayan. Throughout life performed simple activities. But seeing 3 Yamdutas appeared to him. Why 3? Since by body, mind, and words. So 3 Yamdutas came to Ajamil. And seeing his child, his boy, Narayan, 4 Yamdutas, 4 Vishnu Dutas appeared there. Because Na, Ra, Ya, and Na. 4 syllables in the word Narayan. Who is Narayan? The Vilas Vigraha of Krishna. But 10 Canto Bhagavatam, Brahmaji addressing to Krishna, you are Narayan. Krishna said, how can you sing this? In Brahmstuti, where Brahmaji is praying, after he felt that, oh, I did mistake, I offended Krishna by stealing his calves and cowherd boys. Krishna said, no, I'm not Narayan, I'm Krishna. Narayan is my manifestation, Vilas Vigraha. I am Swayam, Bhagwan Krishna. Brahma ji said, Narayan Tvam Nahi Sarvadehinam. Are you not Narayan? Of course you are Narayan. Narayan means shelter of all jivas. Narayan means shelter of all avatars. So you are Narayan. When Ajamil uttered Narayan, 4 Vishnu Dutas came and protected Ajamil. So anyone who hears this pastime, I'm not going to explain the complete pastime of Ajamil, but Shukdev Goswami gave benediction. Mriyamano Harinam Grinam Putrupcharitam. At the point of leaving the body, death, Ajamil uttered on the pretext of his son. He uttered Narayan and he got saved and protected. But anyone who with Shraddha, with faith, chant the holy name, what is unattainable? Everything can be attained. In commentaries of Acharyas, to the point where every time Krishna is getting some problem with the demon, means demons getting problem from Krishna, and Krishna is killing those demons, Yashoda Maya, she is uttering the name of Krishna, touching each and every limb of Krishna and uttering the name of Krishna. May Lord Narayan protect this, may Lord Hrishikesh protect this, may Lord... Uttering the name of Krishna to save the limbs of Krishna. So Acharya explains, then what is the doubt? If the names of Krishna can save the limbs of Krishna, then where is the doubt that those names will not save us? Where is the doubt? Therefore, Sanketyam Parihasam Sthobam Helam Evava. Even jokingly or not seriously or just sarcastic on someone, in any way, even when someone falling on ground or sneezing, Hare Krishna. Sanketyam Parihasam Sthobam Helam Evava. Naam Prabhu very merciful. And Naam Prabhu give all blessings. Only by this Kevala Bhakti, which is non-different from chanting Harinam, one can get rid of the sinful tendency from the heart. Ajamil got this. That's the benediction. Srimad Bhagavatam ends with the word Nam Sankirtan Yasya Sarva Papa Paranashanam. By chanting whose name, all sins get eradicated. Tam Namami Hari Param. I pay obeisance to that Hari. But which Hari? Srila Bharati Goswami Maharaj said, used to say, the name of Hari is not mentioned there because Narsingh Bhagwan is also Hari, Vara Bhagwan is also Hari, Vaman Bhagwan is also Hari, Ram is also Hari, Parshuram is also Hari, Matsya Avatar Hari, everyone is Hari. Mohani Avatar is Hari, and all description is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. So who's Hari? Which Hari here? That's not mentioned. So that's the end of Srimad Bhagavatam. But the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu begins where the teachings of Bhagavatam ends. Understand? Or in other words, where the teaching of Bhagavatam ends with Nam Sankirtan, and specifically it's not mentioned which Hari. The teachings of Mahaprabhu starts from there. Cheto Darpan Marjanam Bhava Madhavagni Nirvapanam Shreya Kervika Chandrika Vitranam Vidya Vadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Pratipadam Purna Amrita Swadanam Sarvatma Sanapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. specifically he said only by Krishna Sankirtanam. That's Mahaprabhu teaching starts from here. The first verse of Shikshashtakam. Shiksha means teaching. Right in the beginning, very specific. Mahaprabhu is saying this. Only Param Vijayate, all victory to that Krishna Sankirtanam. All victory. So, Mahaprabhu is explaining this verse. Hare Krishna, and then Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Prabhu kahe kahilam iha mahamantra. The Lord said, regularly chant japa of this mahamantra. In this way, you will attain all perfection. Mahaprabhu is guaranteeing. He is giving guarantee on this. Only by Krishna Sankirtanam. And while giving his identification, very specifically Mahaprabhu said, Gopi Bharatu Padakamlayo Das Das Anudas. Servant and the servant of the servant of which Krishna? Gopi Bharatu Padakamlayo. Krishna, who is beloved of the gopis, means Gopinath, Radhakant, Radha Madhav. That Krishna. So only by Krishna Sankirtanam. Those who chant a different mantra, if you go sometime in India, I don't even want to chant that, but there is some Rasabhas, Nitai Gaur, Radhe Shyam, etc. That's not sanctioned by Mahaprabhu. There's a mantra, I don't want to even tell you, if you don't even know aware of that. So no need to go in detail. Mahamantra sanctioned by Mahaprabhu. On this point, this verse, so important. Prabhu kahe kahilam. Mahaprabhu declare this. Iha Mahamantra. Only this is the Mahamantra. Chant at any time. Iha jape giya kari sarva nirvanda. Na khaite, shuite, yatha tatha namule, na desh kal niyam nahi, sarva siddhi hai. Even while eating, I'm eating, mouth is not clean. Can I chant Mahamantra? Why not? I'm in bathroom. Can I chant Mahamantra? Why not? And to show this, Mahaprabhu played a pastime. Because Mahaprabhu is enacting human-like pastime. So while going morning to bathroom, Mahaprabhu is holding his tongue. And one small boy, Gopal, he asked Mahaprabhu, why are you holding your tongue? He said, because, that's contaminated. This place is contaminated. I'm going for bathroom, etc. So, we are not supposed to chant Mahamantra in that impure state. The boy Gopal said, what Mahaprabhu, if someone is leaving his body, can't he chant or she chant the name of Krishna while in that impure state? Mahaprabhu said, yes. Oh Gopal, you giving me instruction on Mahamantra. You're not ordinary boy. From now onwards, your name will be Gopal Guru. One who is giving instructions to me. It's not ordinary boy. Gopal Guru. Anyone who's giving respect, chanting Harinam, Mahaprabhu gave the Upadhi there, designation as Guru. Like Gopal, Guru. Jare dekho, tare kaho, Krishna Padesh. Amar Agya Guru Haya Taroi Desh. To whomever you see, to whomever you meet, give my upadesh to them. Amar Agya, on my order. Guru Haya. Become Guru means give teachings, inspire others, preach to them the names of Krishna. They are supposed to chant the name of Krishna. सुनो सुनो नित्यानंद, सुनो हरिदास, अमार आज्ञा सर्वत्र करो प्रचार, प्रति गृह गृह करो ए भिक्षा, बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्णा शिक्षा. Mahaprabhu started this preaching through Sri Nityananda Prabhu and Sri Haridas Thakur. Why he chose two of them? Why not any other Parikar? He could have chosen Shivas Pandit, Gadadhar Pandit, Advaitacharya Prabhu. Why specifically Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur? For two reasons. One is Nityananda Prabhu is Balaram, Baldev Prabhu. All material world and spiritual world manifest from Sri Nityananda Prabhu, means his another manifestation, Karodaksha Vishnu. So if you build a house, it's your responsibility to look after the house. Since all cosmic manifestations came from Sri Nityananda Prabhu, Sri Balaram Prabhu, it is his duty to also take care and nourish everyone. That's why Nityananda Prabhu chosen for that. And why Haridas Thakur? Shri Haridas Thakur is Brahmaji. He is the creator. So if you creator, you have to maintain also. So how to maintain the universe? Not just by giving water, food and air. Air maintenance is with Harinam. Mahaprabhu giving order to both of them. That's one reason. Another reason, Nityananda Prabhu is Akhand Guru Tattva, undivided Guru Tattva. And only Guru is qualified to give Upadesh, instruction. Srila Haridas Thakur is Naam Acharya. क्यों करे आचार ना करे प्रचार, प्रचार करे ना करे आचार, न करे आचार, आचार प्रचार नामे दुई कार्य, तुमी जगत गुरु तुमी जगत आर्जे. The glories of Srila Haridas Thakur. Jagat Guru. What is the meaning of this word? Some people, they practice but they don't preach. Many they preach but don't practice. But oh Srila Haridas Thakur, you practice and preach together. Therefore you are Jagat Guru. You are the Guru of the whole universe. And that's why Sri Mahaprabhu chose these two Gurus. One is Srila Haridas Thakur, another Sri Nityananda Prabhu, who is undivided, Akhand Guru Tattva. To preach or to generously donate them this Maha Mantra without any restriction. Anyone can chant this. Khaite shuite, even while lying down, even in sleep, while walking, in any circumstance, pure or impure state, doesn't matter. So chant at any time and in any circumstance. There are no other rules for chanting. Are you sure there are no rules for chanting? Mahaprabhu is making this very simple, but one have to be aware of Naam Aparad. So this is one foundation, but then there are other details. Naam Aparad. Satang Nindam, criticizing devotees. First offense. Shruti Shastra Ninda Tadarthavado Harinami Kalpanam, criticizing the scriptures and just assuming that that the glories of scriptures and glories of Harinam is just ordinary. Tadarthavado. So 10 offenses. Shivasya Shri Vishnu Gunnamadi Sakalam. So some other time we'll hear this 10 offenses. I think Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Bhajan, let's say, we're going to hear this part some other time. Definitely will be there. So there are no other rules for chanting. Now, Gurudev gives Bhajan Rahasya Vritti commentary. Sriman Mahaprabhu says that by chanting the Maha Mantra, all bondage will vanish and the Jiva will achieve perfection. Vidheti Hridayantis Chindenti Sarva Sanshaya. In Bhagavatam we hear this first canto. Even though this verse is not related to Harinam, but the meaning is Videti Hridayantis, the knots in the heart. The knots in the heart from so many lifetimes, which is so difficult to break. And if anyone attempts to break that, it hurts a lot. So, only two methods to break that knot. One is Sadhu Sangha, another is Harinam. That's why I said, Sadhu Sange Harinam, ei matra chai, sansar jine tyar kono vastu nahi. Chanting in Sadhu Sangha. Otherwise, Bhukti Mukti Vancha Dure Parikar. Asat Sangate Bhai Nam Kabu Nahi. I was explaining yesterday. In bad association, one cannot chant Harinam. Just syllables coming. But Sadhu Sange Harinam, chanting in Sadhu Sangha, gives all perfection. In bad association, it can be Nam Aparad, Kabu Nam Abhas, Sada Nam Aparad. ये सब जानो वो भाई हरि भक्ति बाद. Sometimes Nam Abhas, but most of the time Nam Aparad. And both are Hari Bhakti Bhag. Both are detrimental to Bhakti. So, Jadi Karibe Shuddhanam. If one wants to chant pure name, Bhukti Mukti Vancha Duri Parivar. Throw far away the desire for enjoying and liberation. So, how the knot? The two ways I said. One is Harinam, but that Harinam in association. So what that was? Tato dusangam usijya sasu sajet buddhiman sant eva chindanti mano vyaksaban uktadi. Srila Bharati Goswami used to utter this a lot. Tato dusangam usijya. Give up bad association. No. Throw away that bad association. Not even surrounding your premises. That's too bad that we have to throw afar. Ussijya. Satsu Sajet Buddhiman. One who is intelligent, hearing, associating with sadhus. And what those sadhus are doing? Sant eva chindanti. Vided hirigranthi chindanti sab sanshaya. Tato dusana vasya. Sant eva chindanti. Sadhus, they cut that knot from the heart. Mano vyaksama uktadi. With their instruction and with their logic. They cut the knot from the heart, which is difficult to break Mm. So that's by association, and other is by Harinam. Gurudev is telling. Mahamantra, all bondage will vanish, and the jivas will achieve perfection. What is the meaning, Hare? Sarvacheta haraha krishnasta chittam hare jaso vedagdi vistarata radha haramataha. One who steals the mind and heart of Krishna. Hmm. And what is Krishna? Karshati sa lavanya murali kal nisvane Shri Radha Mohan Gunanukritam Krishna Riyate. You all remember verse 16? Yadava? Forgot, huh? No revision, so many days. I'm going to have a test now after 3-4 days. All verses what I've taught you, all of you. Right. So remember, we all learned this Maha Mantra. What is Hare? What is Krishna? Test after 3-4 days. From Hawaii, Shiva Sangam. New Shiva Sangam. Therefore, one should chant the Maha Mantra at all times. Once upon a time, Bhakti Raksha Srila Goswami Maharaj was appointed temple in charge of Srila Prabhupada center in Delhi. Okay. When Srila Goswami Maharaj was there was so much to do. Going out, preaching, collecting donations, and running the center nicely. He used to go after Mangal Aarti and comes back by evening Aarti. Whole day outside, preaching, and he likes to do that. His mood was more like preaching. Somebody complained to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Maharaj only chanting 4-5 rounds a day. And your instruction is to everyone to chant 64 rounds a day. Srila Prabhupada said, that's your vision. My vision is he's chanting 24 hours a day. There's difference in vision. Now this is a very elaborate subject on. As Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj says, Tomar China Bhakti Pragyan, Amar China Bhakti Pragyan, Act 9, Bengali. He used to tell his godmother, your understanding of Bhakti Pragyan and my understanding of Bhakti Pragyan is not same. Everyone perceives one's Gurudev according to one's qualification. And everyone's qualification is not same. As we see sun, and we can relate sun to many objects. Sun is like a ball, sun is like a football. So, understanding Guru Tattva. For example, my Guru Maharaj said, many people get attracted to hear or read the glories of my Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, seeing his opulences. Oh, he preached elaborate, extensively. He established 64 center in country India. He defeated that scholar. He defeated the head of the astrological department of India. So many other. And even the story of a disciple went to Yamraj in his life history. You heard that? So Prabhupada, one disciple, he got involved some sinful activities. And when he died, he went to the Yamdutas took him to Yamraj. Even the name is mentioned. I forgot the name. But in Saraswati Jayashree, he went to Yamraj. And Yamraj asked his assistant, Chitragupta, okay, what is his account? Debits and credits. So he got involved after initiation. He got involved in some sins, but yes, he did something very good. He got initiation from one guru, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Yamaraj immediately folded hand and said, "Take him back." The disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada. True story. Was printed in the time of Srila Prabhupada. Imagine the glories of Prabhupada. So, there are many opulences of Prabhupada. So, two aspects to see Guru Tattva, and that depends on Adhikar. Everyone has different qualifications. One is the opulence of Gurudev. Oh, my Guru Maharaj established 20 centers. So, an ordinary perspective, oh, he must be big Guru. 20 centers. Wow. So, is this the measurement that if any Guru opens as many centers, he's a big Guru? Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, 64 centers. And his Guru Maharaj, Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj, how many centers he had? And how many disciples he had? One. And no centers. But he's Guru of Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada. How many centers Bhakti Thakur have? How many centers Rup Goswami have? That's not the barometer to check. And we are not qualified to check. Just making awareness. Don't get into the external vision, whereas try to go more inside. So two perspectives. One is the opulence of one Acharya. So Guru Maharaj said, many get attracted to see Srila Prabhupada's opulence, my Guru Maharaj's opulence. But there is another part of Srila Prabhupada, and that is Shiva Shubhanavi Daita Das. He is the dear maid servant of Radha Rani, who serves under guidance of Shri Rupa Manjari. Guru Rupam Param Sakhi. He is
Time is almost over. Can you hear me now? Yes. So Gurudev is Guru Rupam Param Sakhi. He's the best and the best maid servant of Radha Rani. As we sing in the morning. Nikunja yo no rati ke lisidai ya yal bhiryo tira peshaniya tratati dakshar.
there is no mistake there.
But in arranging, uniting Radha Krishna, serving under Shri Rupa Manjari. That's the sweetness part. Okay. That's the sweet part of the other perspective of Guru Tattva. So one is opulence, another is the sweet part. So Guru Maharaj is saying, no matter what opulence Srila Prabhupada and many people got attracted, but for us, Srila Prabhupada is Shiva Shubhanavi Daita Das. We have to see Gurudev in that form. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Gaur.